Coronavirus, France and Germany have announced second national lockdowns. Every comment is about the USLMAO. Nothing about the effects the lockdown will have on France and Germany or what led to it. Here in Alberta, our government is busy firing 11,000 healthcare workers, making public protests illegal, and suggesting optional public safety measures. French guy here. Fuck 2020. It feels like we're back to square one. Winter's going to be rough. Stay safe. If my state has another lockdown, I am fucked. I will have to move and find employment elsewhere with very little money in my pocket. Wow. US over here having rallies. If the US follow suit in a few months, and there's no stimulus, they'll have to institute martial law to contain the civil unrest. People are already at the brink with no jobs, no health care, no government assistance, non-functional unemployment systems, evictions. It's almost like the government wants the people to revolt. Wishing everyone in Germany and France all the best. From Melbourne with love. And of course half the comments are talking about the US. Jesus Christ. Schools will remain open. LOL okay. From an Australia, Victorian, who is just starting to emerge from over 110 days of lockdown, I wish them all luck. It may be a struggle, but lockdowns really do get results in driving case numbers down. Stay strong, France and Germany. The long-term gain is worth the short-term pain. It's not a real lockdown. We never had a real lockdown in Germany. We just enacted tighter measures to combat the pandemic, but schools and kindergartens will still be open as well as businesses. We are only closing restaurants and bars and gyms and limit the number of people that are allowed to meet up. But this is still not a real lockdown. For example, restaurants can still offer takeaway and are still allowed to deliver their food. Edit, fixed a typo. I'm not trying to be a dick, but we need to understand 2020 and probably half of 2021 is shot. Just deal with it, it sucks, we all know it. Number 3-year-old birthday parties, no bar meetups, no office Christmas party, oh, and wear a freaking mask. It's my right, shut up. It's for a greater good. You think in WW2 people were walking around going, it's my right, it's my right. Stop being selfish, let's beat this virus and we can all get back to normal sooner rather than later. Honestly, this is the way forward, I think. In the UK we have had months now of local restrictions that are pretty weak, and it's done absolutely nothing in terms of lowering cases. It has, however, made everyone depressed as fuck since we basically can't do much apart from work. It would be much better to have a really strict 4-week lockdown, and then have some normality for a few months, rather than drag weird restrictions out for months and see minimal impact on cases. Hopefully UK follows suit soon, and fixes its tracing system at the same time. However, knowing our current leadership, I bet they'll see this as a time they can get an advantage over the French and German economies rather than get their own COVID shit sorted out. Guess what? There is no perfect solution to this problem. Everyone loves to criticize everyone else for what is happening, but there is no way to fix this. Humans just have to ride it out. It's coming for the US too, everyone. Save your money now while you can. I was fucking stupid the first lockdown and burned through my savings. Be smarter than me this time. Try to prepare if you can. Meanwhile, in the Midwest and southern US, mask bad. No virus. France and Germany have announced. Another thread about the US. Hope y'all hold out over there. Love from the US Red Heart. Better buy more stocks in the European TP and B-Day market. U.S. Here, we've been told, by high-ranking officials, America has turned the corner, so we will not be locking down. Maybe you guys should try testing less. Reading about all the problems of so many people, I feel really bad. The first lockdown in Germany was probably the best time of my life. My workplace switched to shift work, one half of workers work 1 week, the other half the other week. So basically 50% of work for 100% of pay. I had enough time for all chores in and around my home, could enjoy the summer in our new pool and wasn't even isolated from social connections because I could play video games and talk to friend through Discord/TeamSpeak all day long. In case anybody reads this, stay strong. I wish you all luck in the world. Rounding the turn. Boy, these American liberals are going all out with this hoax, /s because some of you are fucking idiots. It is not a lockdown for fuck's sake. Schools are open, businesses, people are allowed to meet, just with a restriction in numbers, and stores are also open. Just the fun stuff where people meet and drink alcohol or are otherwise in high risk to get or spread the virus, is restricted/closed. In Japan, no lockdown. Everyone wear mask culturally. As a German, FML. The Democrats are in France and Germany trying to make Trump look bad. /s. Where's my popcorn? This winter we'll need a lot of popcorn. Legit question. What's been happening with suicide? Have rates gone up since this all started? The same? Because I'd be shocked if they haven't skyrocketed. I have a very stable and nice income, but this year has been really tough. I can't imagine what it would be like though if I had to deal with a job loss or another major life event in this pandemic. Yes, we had first lockdown. But what about second lockdown? As a German, I have the feeling that this time around the general public isn't okay with this as they were with the first lockdown. A lot of people in my bubble are posting stuff that criticizes the handling of the situation because it especially fucks the restaurant, club and bar owners, artists, musicians, loads of people in the media and entertainment biz, etc. Germany tends to only care about its automotive sectors and nothing else. Loads of people don't understand the decision because there were some reports that it's not restaurants and stores where people get infected. Personally, for me, this lockdown feels more like something they have to do so people get the reminder that this not over and that they need to restrict themselves. Except this lockdown isn't exactly a real lockdown. Schools and kindergartens will stay open, which is where most of the cases are coming from ever since school started a month ago. How is it a lockdown? Everyone is still going to school, instead of doing it online, plus all the workers that have returned to their job. All these European countries think they are all cool with their second waves. Well, here in America we knew it was so cool that we never left the first one. The West doesn't seem equipped to handle disease, in general, like the East is. This is going to have a large effect on the global economy, and who comes out ahead? I really hope we don't have another lockdown. That would be devastating. But didn't they have a lockdown in March? What happened with flatten the curve and the WHO not recommending lockdowns? It seems like the lockdowns are a never-ending thing and keep bringing in the same result, so maybe we should change strategy. I keep seeing people saying things like, stay the fuck home and close everything, but this is very classist. Not everyone can do that, and we can't keep on with the lockdowns because again they keep bringing back the same result. Just think about that. And no, governments can't keep providing unemployment money in the next 2 years if we keep on with this strategy. The longer this goes on, the more it fucks with my head. As a Victorian from Australia, you guys really need to get behind these lockdowns, otherwise it's going to be a shit show. If 95% of the hospitalizations and deaths are from people 80 or over, why not look at different strategies? I just don't get how shutting everything down is better than putting seniors in a bubble. Deaths would plummet and our economies won't be destroyed. https://www. Public Yield Ontario. ca/media/documents/gov/ap/2020/06/COVID-19 AP case identification age only template. PDF, law equals N, https://www. Public Yield Ontario. ca/media/documents/gov/ap/2020/06/COVID-19 AP case identification age only template. PDF, law equals N.